Let's play, and then we'll deep dive into the highlights once we're done. e4. Grabbing that center. Now your bishop and queen have some room to breathe. The Sicilian defense. I am aiming to control that d4 square and keep things spicy. The closed Sicilian. A slow burn with tactics simmering under the surface. Someone's been hitting the books. Great opening move right there. You've got the green light to castle. Decisions. I'd feel a whole lot safer if your bishop just took a hike. You're scooting that bishop to safety. Nice job. Where is the safest place for your king? King's out of the crosshairs. Now your other pieces can really boogie. Developing my knight. Nothing fancy, just getting the squad out. Your king's got some breathing room. My knight takes a commanding position. This thing is doing work. Well, there goes my knight. You saw it and you took it. Good job. Setting the stage for a center push later. Solid. Get the whole squad out there before you start moving the same piece twice. First things first. You're really making that pawn look like a superstar. Keep that thing away from me. Oh snap, I'm coming for that piece. What's the plan? Can I show you something? This leaves your knight hanging and vulnerable. Back we go. Exactly, right on the money. You're not letting me have anything for free. Tougher than a $2 steak. Developing my rook. Nothing fancy, just good old-fashioned chess. That pawn move is grabbing some serious space. You are sitting pretty in the center. Pawn kick, shoo. Get that knight out of here. Wait, did you just go for the en passant? Love it. That's the stuff right there. Yeah, gotta recapture. Makes sense. Nice work finding that pawn break. Opening up the center is exactly what the doctor ordered. Now my pieces are getting jiggy with it. Coordination is the name of the game. Trading down when you're ahead? Smart stuff. Taking back. Smooth and simple. Look for those captures. Gotta make sure your pieces have proper bodyguards out there. Backing up. Always look through possible captures your opponent can play. Are all your pieces properly defended? Look for those captures. Gotta make sure your pieces have proper bodyguards out there. My piece needs to boogie. Getting that thing into the action. That's smooth right there. You're coming out on top once the dust settles. Oh, you're coming for the king. Not on my watch. You took my rook. Nice move. Pawn kick. Shoo knight, get out of here. You've made some impressive moves so far. Genuinely impressed. Wait, what am I threatening right now? Take a second and look at the board. Moving that pawn is like leaving your front door wide open during a zombie apocalypse. King's gotta stay safe. I'm putting my piece on a better square, on top. Knight's looking a lot better now. You're getting it into the action. Check. Focusing on dealing with drama in the chess world is my day job. Giving you chess lessons, that's the night shift. This check could be trouble. Ugh. Usually you want that knight in the thick of it, not sidelined on the rim. That's a bit grim. Hold the phone. Can you spot a piece hanging out there with no backup? Let's keep the party in the middle of the board for now. Focus on the center. One of my pieces is nervous. Can you figure out which one? Exactly, right on the money. You snagged my pawn. Well played. My bishop stands a little taller now. Almost decent. You're really bringing the heat and stacking up those threats. There's a threat on the board. Do you see it? I attack, you defend. That's the game. Solid play. You are absolutely crushing it right now. Keep that momentum going. Thinking ahead, I love it. That's a great trade for you. Let's get that king moving. Nice escape, getting out of check like a boss. Wait, what? How am I going to deal with this check? Let's see. Gotta get the king out of check. Basic move. You're playing some solid chess right now. Just keep the pressure on. King's under fire. Gotta scoot out of check. You got my rook. Nice grab. Check this out. I'm attacking something here. Do you see the threat? Checkmate's knocking on the door. Nice. King's got a boogie. Out of the way. You've got a massive lead. Don't let up now. Keep pushing. I'm getting nervous. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. Time for the king to skedaddle. Textbook king move. You've got this one. Time for the king to skedaddle. I should probably head to Resignstown, population me, but I'm gonna keep fighting. Free pawn. Don't. Congratulations. You earned it. Want to run it back and play another? Boom. That's how you blow the game wide open. Grabbing the center right. Your opponent is sticking to the scripts. That knight was just hanging out there all alone. Not our finest moment. That's a tough one to swallow. Snagging that pawn wins you material once the smoke clears from the... A pawn just sitting there. Snag... You found the mate. What a way to wrap things up. Victory Town, population...